Nimbus. Ah! You fool! I can regenerate! And now, I will finish you off! Ah! Hey, what's going on? This is Mike Boyd, and I am here to talk about the Dragon Ball Enter King Piccolo Toy Avengers stop motion video, and just talk about my inspirations for making it and how it was made. This is actually one of the first times that I used green screen a lot. I made the mistake of trying to use green screen with green King Piccolo, which obviously it was not going to work. So for a lot of these shots where you have King Piccolo growing, or Goku flying through King Piccolo, or falling off King Piccolo, I actually had to, in a way, animate it within Final Cut Pro, where I just took a picture of, the toys. And like for King Piccolo, I took a picture of him and then I just cut it up, made it each one bigger, and resized it as I was going to give it the illusion that it was actually growing. For Goku, I had to take a picture of him and just move him myself frame by frame within the app, as opposed to just animating him and snapping the photos myself. Those are things that I had to do. A lot of green screen, a lot of actually using like this Photoshop type apps and everything. It challenges me to try new things and to kind of take my editing skills to another level. And I don't like bullies. Yeah, and everyone always asks, like, oh, how long does it take to do this? So I work on it piece by piece, to where a lot of the planning for these videos comes almost like months or a year in advance, to where I'm like, oh, I have an idea. And then sometimes the ideas don't come to life until like 6 months to a year later. And for this, I knew that I wanted to do this. I had an idea. I found the toys and bought the toys, and and obviously you put together the set, you start shooting, I animated all in the Stop Motion Studio Pro app on my phone, and then I take the videos that I created from the apps, upload it onto the computer. And then that's when I start adding the special effects and the sound effects and the sounds and everything. And a lot of times there's so much that I'm doing and adding in there that if you really shrink it all down, you can see that I'm putting in a lot of like effects and everything into these videos. I really do enjoy the idea of like sitting, like there will be times where I'm just sitting there and then I have an idea that comes to life and I'm like, oh, I really want to do this. So going from that point where I have just a fraction of an idea in my head and then getting to the final product is actually like pretty amazing for me. And I just enjoy the process and I enjoy watching it come to life. And I also enjoy when people give me feedback, when they like it, when they enjoy it, because at the end of the day, for me, that's what this is all about. Sharing the creativity, sharing the art with the people, the world, and hoping that they enjoy it. And a lot of times, that's what we need, really. That's really what we need, is just making content for people to enjoy, that people find to be cool, amazing, and hopefully inspiring other artists as well to just keep doing what they do.
Please.
I am looking for the one that they call Goku.
It's me you're looking for.
You dare challenge me? Now I'm gonna wipe out the whole village.
Let her go! Okay. Ah!
I do think this is actually like really cool. So Dragon Ball Z was actually one of my biggest inspirations creatively just ever. Um, and when I was in the fourth grade, I used to constantly draw on the back of my like schoolwork and homework. I have a bunch of notebooks just full of my own actual Dragon Ball Z like comics that I would make, which eventually led me to making my own stuff. I would say Dragon Ball Z is probably one of the number one sources of inspiring me creatively. But man, I used to have Dragon Ball Z toys. We used to trade them in school to try and get better figures, everything. I remember one time my mom actually got me a flying Nimbus toy. It was a big flying Nimbus, like probably like 4 times the size of this. Came with a big Goku, and it was battery operated. You turn it on, it'll fly by itself. So I thought that was like really cool. I used to play with my Dragon Ball Z toys all day in my room, along with like wrestlers and other things too, but mostly my Dragon Ball Z toys and wrestling action figures. Um, Even with that, telling my own stories and everything. Oops, I just dropped it. I just dropped it, but I know like on the channel, I spend a lot of time doing a lot of Marvel stuff, you know. But every now and then I like to branch out, and I was really excited to do this. I do hope that one day I can do more, but I will say that considering how expensive these toys are, um, just this alone cost me I think like $400, and yeah, so, and I have a lot of toys, and I'm not really trying to spend more money on toys, you know, so, but I was really happy to do this. If I do make more Dragon Ball videos, it will probably just be Goku, Bulma, and then I'll just like swap out a different villain and tell the story that way. But yeah, this was definitely, you know, it's like me bringing my childhood stories to life, just in a different way, just with stop motion.
No! You're a monster! I'll make you pay! I'm gonna make you wish that you never challenged King Piccolo.
And that's why too, like when I saw that Akira Toriyama passed away, it just, and seeing everyone's like reaction to his passing and how he played a part in like everyone's childhood. We all remember, you know, the moments of Goku going Super Saiyan, Goku going Super Saiyan 3. These were big moments in our childhoods, big moments in my childhood, and like I honestly have to thank Akira Toriyama, Dragon Ball Z creators, and all, you know, for like for everything that I'm doing now. You know, pretty much. I used to read the manga. I used to get the Shonen Jump magazines and just read them every month, just to try to keep up with the stories and everything. But yeah, that was my childhood, and it also led me into other anime and everything. But this is where it started. So doing this video meant a lot to me. If you've seen it, I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't, please check it out. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and